Hello everyone. So today I'm going to take you through how to do the management plan under the CMO software. So let me just use one of our forms. Okay. You'll have to select the farm that you want to do the management plan for, and then you click on this function here. And then obviously we have to add your labor management, this is much easier, and I'm sure everyone understands this, but just to take you through quickly, you will have to write the name of the person, the surname, the phone number, the ID number, and then you'll select your gender there, and then you'll have to press add. Once you press add, all your labor's information will be there, but I do not want to add the contacts for now. So basically that's all you do, and if you want to edit, you can edit your information there. That plus sign just allows you to add the job description. You see there, this specific guy is a charcoal burner. So once you have added your labor, you have to then press there, and then you will select the job description of that particular individual. So that's basically all you have to do under the labor management. And then we also do have our camps there, which is also much easier. I'm not gonna really go through this, but just to explain quickly, okay, there it is. You'll write your camp number, and then anywhere where you see these blue columns, you are not adding anything, so the system won't allow you to add something. Then anywhere where it's white, you just add all the information, and then you'll add all your information, and then when you are done as well, you obviously have to press add. That's basically what you do under camp management. But all you need to remember that you need to first do your labor management, do your annual production, annual budget, do your camps, and then stakeholders for your farm, so like your neighbors and so forth. Okay, so now let's go through the annual production. The annual production is quite easy. You can see here, one needs to create the annual production for each year. So we have already added the annual production for 2019, and then the annual production for 2020. But just maybe to give a brief example, one will have to say here 2021. You add the number of employees that you have. Maybe you've got 14. Your work period 10 months, working cycle or working length, cycle length 7, and then you add everything. After that, you need to always remember to press add. But now, as I said, I'm not gonna be adding for 2021 because we are not there yet. I'll just cancel. This is very important. You cannot do your annual budget without doing your annual production, because any year you input here under your annual production is going to appear under annual budget. So now I want to complete the annual budget for this farm. Then I click on it. This is very important. It says select the annual production for the farm. So you cannot do the annual budget without completing the annual production. Okay, now I want to go to the annual budget for 2020. Then I select 2020. And you can see here that we do not have information for 2020. So now I'm going to add. This is also very important. You need to say add new, and then you need to rename it again. I'll say maybe let's say annual budget 2020, or you can say 2020 the name of the farm, 2020 whatever the name of the farm is. Okay, so we need to say add again. We can see there that all my columns are empty. Then I need to select again the function, and then I have to add my income. Remember, initially we had this under the Excel sheet, so you can still use your Excel sheet as a guide on how to actually enter. So now I've got my Excel sheet open here. My income received per ton of charcoal is 1,900. Income received per charcoal. Amount 1,900. Save. There it is. Now I'm going to my expenses. Now you have to really pay attention here, because that's where there's a lot of mistakes under the expenses. So now I want to go through my expenses. You'll see that some of my expenses, they are sort of like charge per unit, workers per unit, workers accommodation per unit, or per person. So you'll see that you've got two columns here. You've got the yellow column and the red column. The yellow column is the amounts which you have to input on the software, and then the red ones, it calculates automatically. Now the question comes that where do you actually add? Okay, now let's just select the first one. I'm gonna start with workers. Once I select workers, you'll see that you have this column that is called cost per worker, and then you've got the amount. So the question now comes that you are not sure where you're supposed to input that amount. For the expenses that they've got both the yellow column and the red column, you always input your amounts where it's written cost per worker or cost per equipment, because the amount will automatically calculate itself. Okay, then now let's just do it and see how it works. It's 1.3, and then I'm gonna write 1,300. You see here that on the amount it automatically calculates itself. So I just want to make sure to check if my amount is correct. Then I just go back here. It's the same, 11,09717. I check, it's correct, and then I just save. Then I move on to the next one. Okay, there it is. So it takes a few seconds to be added. And then I go to my next one. My next expense is foreman. Let's see, with foreman. Oh, foreman it's 0. So okay, then it's fine. I'll just maybe just put 0 there. Then the next one is going to be let's choose equipment, and then I go to my Excel. My equipment is 500, and I put my 500. Remember, this is just an Excel that I've received from someone who